What's going on, Zeno here? There's one last thing. Before you go and create the most extraordinary life, you have to leave your backpack behind. Your beliefs, your ideas, and assumptions about yourself that have not been serving you, this thing you've been carrying around for years, the outgrowth of your issues and circumstances and problems that keep plaguing your life, you have to leave it at the base because it never belonged to you. It no longer belongs in your world. You are something far grander than a few issues, a few problems, a few ideas, and a story. And before you go and climb that mountain to reach the summit, leave this backpack behind of everything you've gathered about who you think you are and this world and everything that is in there that is not serving you. And before you climb, that version of you that is at the summit, step into that today. Be that today. Identify yourself with that instead, because that can be your choice. You don't belong to any story. You are consciousness, this present moment. And if whoever you are, whoever you've believed yourself to be this whole time has not allowed you to create the most extraordinary life, it's time. It's time to free yourself from that and realize that you have the power today to step into something that is your choice, your design, and fill that backpack, your mind, only with beliefs, ideas, and assumptions that empower you, because that backpack, that version of ourselves who we think we are, that we carry around, literally creates the reality we experience. It is the filter through which we experience life. And we never chose that, but you can now today. Realize that you are all powerful, all knowing, no limitations, perfection. And what you add on to that, the knowingness that you exist, this present moment, this is who you are. What you add on to that, that has to be your choice. So be that version of yourself today that is at the summit. You have to step into it today. You have to be it before you see it. You have to start feeling and owning and claiming a version of yourself that already is the reality you want to be experiencing. Because until you do that, everything else doesn't matter. All you can do is shift things around a little bit, because we are all on a particular frequency called, this is who I think I am. And if you are not abundant today and start feeling and owning that, if you are not full of joy and power today, and if you don't start feeling and owning that, the rest doesn't matter. But that's the most incredible truth, is that if you give yourself permission today, if you say to your mind, right, to yourself, I say yes to the most incredible life, and give your heart permission to guide you, this limitless intelligence, this present moment. When those two things merge, you say yes to the most amazing life, and you give your heart limitless intelligence, Christ consciousness, Buddha nature, God, whatever you want to call it. You give that part of you permission to guide you, to show you the path up that mountain. Pretty soon you start to realize there is no mountain, because when you become the destination, the game is finished. Now, I waited 25 years to make a choice. You don't have to wait another week, another month, another year, another day. If whoever you are today is not allowing you to express yourself fully, to create the most amazing things, if you feel stuck in your life right now and you have all these issues and problems hanging around, it is a blessing in disguise. It's like the universe is shining its light on you saying, this is not the way. You are the way. You are the vehicle. Nothing outside of you truly matters. Because when you become and embody and own the reality you want to be experiencing, you start saying to yourself, this is who I am. I'm going to start feeling and owning that first. And then allow that to be your expression. The whole game changes. Suddenly you don't play along with the same rules as everybody else. You make your own. We have all been underestimating ourselves. Socially conditioned to believe that we are limited, that we are somebody, a culmination of ideas and beliefs and assumptions and our past. But this is not true. And in fact, behind the veil of this somebodyness, and this somebodyness has been hiding something very carefully, the truth of what it is you actually are. Your uniqueness, your power, present moment awareness, Christ consciousness, this is who you truly are. And I invite you today to say yes to that, to say yes to your heart. This present moment, this silence, this all-knowing wisdom, and allow that to guide you. Allow your uniqueness to shine through. And as you start to climb that mountain, transforming your life, pretty soon you'll realize it's all a funny game. Because you are reality pushed out. You are experiencing yourself externally all day, every day. And when you shift internally first, when you start to own the things, the experiences, and the reality that you want to be experiencing without, game over. So leave this backpack with all the stuff you've gathered that doesn't empower you behind, and realize that every belief, every thought, every assumption, all of it that we claim to be true about this world, about ourselves, everything becomes part of our experience. It determines what we attract. It determines how we see life, even who we come into contact with, your earning potential. So be it today. Be exactly what you want to be experiencing and start claiming that. This is who I am. And then start walking the path as that. And you're going to give life, this reality, no choice but to meet you on that path. The reality that you want to be experiencing. It's going to be inevitable. And all these problems and situations and circumstances that have been hanging around your life suddenly begin to evaporate because they belong to a version of yourself that you never chose, with its limitations and its beliefs and all that. And you are something far grander than that. And you get to choose. You get to choose from today who to be, who to own, how to feel. Just one day at a time. That's all it is, just one day at a time. I was talking to a client yesterday, just one day at a time, claim your highest, own that. Create that amazing reality within and watch without transform. I'm wishing you a fantastic day. Thank you for all the comments. If I don't get to every single one of you, I apologize. If you want to work with me one-on-one, link is in the description. I love you guys. Peace till next time.